You guys, today we are going to make the cutest little ladybug craft. I'll tell you all about what I'm thinking in a moment here, but come on in, say hey. If you're watching this live, say hey now. If you're watching it later, let us know you're watching the replay so we know who watched it live and who watched it in the replay. But Tim is sending out the text message to let everybody know that we are currently live both in Facebook and in YouTube. So whatever your viewing pleasure is and your preference is.
For your viewing pleasure.
For your viewing pleasure, you can watch wherever you prefer because we're live in both.
We'll now continue our version of, how did that go? For your viewing pleasure, we'll now return to our feature matinee,
Christy's
Amazon
Craft Room.
Winning on the Moon.
No, it's Christy's Craft Room. Christy's Craft Room. But here's the texting number. You grab a screenshot. You can text hello to this phone number, and you will get text messages when we go live, okay? So, and we'll send you the link right to your phone, so it's easy. Bye. But first, let's say hey to a few of our friends. Hello, Miss Sharon, Miss Cindy. Hello, the other Miss Sharon. Hello, Miss Joanne and Candace and Suzanne. Hello, Miss Susie. Hello, the other Suzanne. Hey, Miss Candace, thanks for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Angela and Sandy. Hello, Miss Lynn. How are you? Hey, Miss Jean. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the things, y'all. Hello, Miss Beth. We are good today. We are actually really good today. We were just talking and I'm like, I cannot believe it's Friday. I do not know where the week has gone. We've been so busy and had so much going on that the week just flew by and now it's Friday. So, and we're really, really excited because tomorrow is the day.
Because
the wonderful things we do. I don't know.
Because of the wonderful things we does.
I don't, yeah. I never know the words. Y'all know I never know the words.
Yeah, I don't know. It's close enough.
Corby says ladybugs are very special to me. It's my older granddaughter's nickname, Bug. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Yes, a fun little ladybug craft today. It's going to be cute. Everything I'm using, I found in my craft stash here in my craft room. So you can watch this. I'm betting you probably have all the items or at least similar items that you can use in place if you don't have the exact items and create this beautiful craft today. I think it's gonna be beautiful. I can see it in my head. Now we'll see if the real thing turns out the same as what I see in my head, but we will find out. Yes, Miss Candace, set your alarm. Set your alarm. Alarm. Set your alarm tomorrow. She says, I need to set my alarm. So KCR Live 2025 tickets go on sale tomorrow. What? Tomorrow for the VIP group. VIP group tickets open at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Virtual tickets will be available at the same time for VIP groups, virtual with a kit. VIP group has 2 days to scoop up their tickets. On Monday, they will go live to the wait list. So if you're not in the VIP group, get on that wait list, okay? Tim will put the link to the VIP group.
Oh, I will.
To sign up if you want to join the VIP group. Listen, y'all, I never know. I always get nervous. I'm like, well, will we sell the tickets? Are people going to want to come? Is it going to, Taylor and I have been having these conversations all day, and Tim's like, girls, come up for air. Like, we're like, what if nobody comes? And we do this every single time. But they always sell out fast, or at least they always have in the past. So I don't know how long they're gonna last. If you want to come in person, VIP group members, that is your best chance, okay? It's not too late if you're not a VIP member. You can join the VIP group today and you will get the email tomorrow along with everybody else, and you will get access in the group along with everybody else in the VIP group tomorrow, okay? So Tim's gonna put the link to join the VIP group in the comments.
Posted in both.
And then he's also going to put the link for the wait list. If you're not in the VIP group and you're not interested in joining the VIP group, you're like, that's okay, I will wait for the wait list and hope and pray there's tickets left, then you can join the wait list and we will send an email to the wait list. So be careful you put the correct email address in when you sign up for the wait list, because that is where the email will go to. And then also go check your emails afterwards and look for the email that we're going to send you. It may take 5 minutes or so for that email to come to you, but it's going to say you're on the list. Yay, you did it successfully. Make sure that that goes to your inbox and it doesn't go to your junk or spam folder, okay? Because that is wherever that goes is where your email on Monday will go to, okay? All right. But y'all, we're so excited. We are so stinking excited. So it's almost time. It's almost time, and we can't wait. But we'll talk more about that. If you guys have questions, let us know. And we're happy to answer whatever questions you guys have, okay? So I have, keep an eye on that one right there. And that one. There's two there I want you to keep an eye on.
Yep.
Okay? Two we're gonna keep, keep an eye on you. All right, so we have fabric. We're gonna use a little bit of fabric today. We've got some ribbon. We've all got fabric and ribbon in our craft stash, right? We've all got fabric and ribbon. We've got some dowel rods. These I got from Hobby Lobby. You can use this, get the same ones at Dollar Tree, or no, I got these at Michael's. You can get them at Dollar Tree as well. I've got some cardboard. We've all got an Amazon box laying around the house somewhere, right? I mean, I got a lot. I got enough for all of us. You do not have to respond to any email that we send you about the live event. You'll get an email that has a link for you to join. It'll take you to the page with all the information and with the buttons to join for the live event. So you will go, there'll be several buttons on the page. Get my ticket, sign up now, blah, blah, blah. You know, like 3 or 4 buttons. And then if you want the virtual, you'll scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and it's gonna say, get your virtual with kit ticket here. And you'll click on that button, okay? Okay. So we've got the cardboard.
Hi, Lou.
I've got like a base. You could use a round base. I'm just using the square base, but you can use a chunk of wood, a chunk of 2x4, a 4x4 slice. You can use any wood base, any shape, okay? We need a round for the body, okay? We're also gonna use this round to create our wings. I'll explain that as I go. And then you need a smaller round for the head, okay? For the little, see the little, is it coming together? You see it, the ladybug head. All right, I've got some red paint. I got Tonked red paint and black, both ceramic coat brand. That's what I use, but use what you enjoy and what you love the best. Once you purchase the ticket, once you purchase your ticket in person or virtual, you don't have to send any email back to us. We will get the notice that you purchased your ticket. You will get an email with your receipt for your ticket, but then you're also gonna get a second email that has all the details. It's got the room block link. It's got the Facebook private group link. It's got the how to get on the texting list for the in-person, all that stuff. So, you don't have to, once you buy your ticket, you're good. The most important thing once you buy your ticket is to click on the button and book your room. Book your room while the rooms are available, okay? That way if we need more, we're able to get more.
Yep.
All right? All right, and I got some wire. And who knows what else I might use. I'm gonna use my drill gun today. We're gonna have some fun with the drill. We're gonna get like powerful with the drill today, okay? Girl tool power is gonna happen in the craft room today. All right? So let's get started.
I wish I would have remembered you had your drill here.
Thank you guys for sharing. You can use a square. You can absolutely use a square. I made the cutest little bee project. I gave it away at one of our live events because I give away a lot of my crafts at the live events. But I made the cutest little bumblebee out of the Dollar Tree pallets. And it was all square, and it was so stinking cute. He had a square little body, but he was super, super cute. So, yeah, so you can totally get creative, dig through your craft stash, use what you have, okay? Amy, we are making a ladybug. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace my body onto some cardboard. Trace it onto some cardboard.
You don't fit on that cardboard.
I'm not tracing my body.
Your
body. Your body. Trace your body. Trace your ladybug body, not your body. Yes, I will not fit. I am bigger than the cardboard. Much bigger than the cardboard.
Corby, you can't access your email through your phone? Says you don't have email access till Monday. Because I think she just...
That's okay. You'll be fine to book your room on Monday. You'll be fine. Pop on there Monday morning and book your room. You'll be fine. I think you'll be good. That'll be fine. Don't worry about that. That'll be fine. Booking it Monday morning will be fine. Don't stress about that. I don't want you to stress about that. It's just so the way it works when you do an event like this is you have to tell the hotel, this is how many rooms that we want to be reserved and set aside for our group. That means they're gonna hold those rooms for us. They're not gonna let anyone else book them. Well, by us doing that, we have to guarantee that at least 80% of those rooms will be booked by the cutoff date. If only 70% of the rooms are booked by that cutoff date, I still have to pay for the other 10%. So we get the best guesstimate from past events of how many rooms we think we're gonna need, and we kind of go with that number, and we've been pretty good. There was one year where we didn't have enough when we had to add more rooms. Last year we were like perfect. Like we dialed it in perfect last year.
We had it good last year.
We didn't have to add any more rooms. We had a couple extra ones left over that we didn't have to pay for because we were within our minimum percentage. So it worked out perfect. So because we're going with the same number of tickets, 150 tickets, we're going with the same number of rooms that we did last year. So we should be good. Where it might get tricky is that those like Thursday night and Sunday night, we don't have as many of those booked because not everybody comes in Thursday, not everybody stays till Monday. Some people leave to go home Sunday, some people don't come until Friday morning. So that's how that goes. So
quite a few people.
Yes, I can tell you. It is for the in-person, it's gonna be $595, okay? $595. It's very close to what the price was last year. There is some activities and things that we are adding this year that we've had to adjust the budget to accommodate those. So trust me, we are gonna utilize every ounce of that budget to make it an amazing weekend for you guys, okay? And then we are actually lowering the price for the virtual with kit ticket this year. Last year they were $215. This year they're $189, I think we ended up with. So those are actually lower priced this year. You can use Sezzle, so you can split it up over 4 payments. So I need my water bottle. You guys, we want some texture on here. So this is just kind of flat cardboard. I'm gonna spritz it with some water just to like soften the paper. And we're gonna let that set for a second, and then we're gonna peel off the paper. I've never actually done it with the water, but every time I do it, people are like, spray it with water. And I could tell just from this first little pull off that it wasn't gonna come off super easy. So we're gonna try the water technique. Another thing you can do is you can take like a barbecue skewer.
You can stop hitting me in the belly.
Well, if you're sitting right in front of the drawer, you're gonna get hit with the drawer, baby. Yes, be on at 1 o'clock over in the VIP group tomorrow. We will be sharing the link over there for you guys, okay? You can just take and put your barbecue skewer right in there, and that kind of helps pull up the paper as well, okay? Get a good little chunk. Oops, I ripped it good. I ripped it good. That's okay. Yeah, we know, like, some people will do the virtual, some people will come in person. We know it's not for everybody. We know not everybody can do it, and that's okay. It's just for those who can and want to and are able to. We will be going live in the virtual group every single day. We will be checking in live with the virtual group, kind of giving them behind the scenes updates and stuff. And that's going to be a great fun experience as well. Well, Lynn, you were right spot on. Lynn had the dream and she was on it. She was on it. We are like on the same wavelength, girl. Same wavelength. Yeah, it does come apart a little bit easier when you get it wet. So I think I needed to get it a little bit more wet. It's okay. Worst case, it doesn't work out. I just cut another circle. It's just cardboard. It's my first time doing it this way though. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I think I might, yes, the rooms are not included. The rooms are not included. The hotel rooms are separate, but we have an amazing, amazing, great room rate. Yeah, you were pretty close, Christine. You were pretty close. But yeah, we're super excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to see who's going to be there. I can't wait to see who's going to come back from last year or the years before. We have lots that have been there 2-3 years. We have some that have been there every single year, and they tell us they're coming back this year too. So they've been to every single KCR Live, which is super, super awesome. We have so much fun. It is just, it's so hard to explain to someone who's never been to KCR Live exactly what to expect. Like, you really just cannot prepare somebody for it.
Yeah, no, you can't.
It's just, there's so much that's like...
What were the, do you remember what the room rates were? A lot of people ask.
$229.
I don't remember a few.
$229. They're normally, I just looked it up, they're normally between, I think it was $379 all the way up to $459 is what the current rates are. You know, hotel rates, they kind of fluctuate just like airline rates do. But that's what they were this morning. So we got a great, amazing room rate for you guys. What does the cost cover? So the cost covers the entire weekend. We do a Friday afternoon. We're gonna have an activity. We're doing a hat bar. So we are gonna give you a cowboy hat. We're gonna give you all the things that you need to decorate a cowboy hat. So you have that cowboy hat because it's kind of a Western theme to wear throughout the weekend. It gives you access to our our Friday night welcome party. So we do a welcome party. It's very much like a wedding reception where we have music and dancing and fun and just an amazing time. It's a great night to and it's not like, oh, we just meet in the hotel bar and we just hang out there. We have an event space that's exclusive for us that only our ticket guests can come to, okay? And so it's a private area that's just for us. We provide light refreshments. We have a cash bar. We have music. We play games. Ton of fun. You get your welcome bag when you register. And then all day Saturday we craft. We're doing 3 crafting sessions on Saturday. We have light morning refreshments, which is almost basically like breakfast. But it's a light breakfast. Saturday morning. And then we do a full lunch with a ton of options for Saturday. Jen. In the afternoon. We do afternoon sweet treat. Like, you know, usually cookies, brownies, things like that. We do all day beverage, so you get your beverages. You want soda, you drink soda, and you want that Coca-Cola or whatever it is. It's usually Coke. Beverages all day, coffee, all the things, all day long. You get your crafts. We bring everything that you need to make the crafts.
That's funny.
And then, hold on, I want to get through this because my brain, y'all, I got the squirrel brain. I gotta finish the thought or I won't finish it. And then Sunday, we are doing a coffee bar hangout time. We've opted this year, we never expect it, and you guys do not have to bring us gifts. We never, but you guys just do. It just happens. People bring us gifts, and we always try to open them at the end of the day, Saturday, but then we feel rushed. And then I get home and I go, where did this come from? I don't remember opening this. I don't remember seeing this because we kind of feel rushed at the end of the day when we do it that way. So we are going to open any gifts on Sunday during that coffee bar hangout time on Sunday. And we'll have light refreshments for that as well as the coffee bar. So we're going to have a s'mores bar Friday night. We're going to have fire pits out there. They don't normally have fire pits out there, but we've arranged to have fire pits brought in, and they're going to have them set up for us for Friday. It's an amazing weekend. It is just 3 days filled with fun. And that's just all the what do we physically provide? That's not even talking about the friends that you're gonna meet. That's not gonna talk about all the ladies that hang out Thursday night and do their own little mini meet and greet when they all get there for anyone who's there Thursday night. That doesn't include the friendships that you're gonna take home with you after this. That doesn't include the forgetting all your troubles at home and just having it's almost like a girls' weekend slumber party all weekend long with a few guys that come along.
There are a few guys that show up.
Listen, every slumber party's a little better when you invite a few guys. I mean, come on, right? Right? It's amazing. It's amazing. And
I know, right, Mary?
You know, we have a lot of people who have been here every single year, and that'll tell you right there that the value is there. The time that they spend is something that they like to recreate every single year. It's amazing.
So, okay.
All right, sorry.
Where'd it go? I gotta find it again now.
So I'm working to get the rest out. I got almost all my paper off, guys. You probably put the
Right
overhead
here.
on for them. That includes, does that include Tim's what you did say light refreshments? We will have Tim's, Tim will have his stash.
I will have my stash.
Yes, we always budget for Tim's
Carol
little
says I would come,
private
but I
stash.
am chicken.
Chicken? What are you chicken for?
There's nothing to be...
You mean to come alone by yourself? Can I tell you a story? Can I tell you a story? Sometimes you guys will hear me refer to my bestie here, okay? Okay. So Veronica Laham. It's easier to say bestie. So Veronica came to our Waco live event. Veronica was very, very nervous coming to our live event. She drug her man along with her because she was nervous. She didn't want to come alone. She needed some reinforcements, and her awesome, awesome, awesome husband came along with her. And she, we were hanging out Friday night at the welcome party and the welcome activity that we did that year. And we were walking through and we took a picture. Elaine and I were going to get sweet tea, and we took a picture. And then we were walking by and we said hi and we were talking. We took pictures with a few people, and then we went and got our sweet tea, and then we were coming back through again, and her husband's like, hey, excuse me, can she get a new picture with you? She's not happy with the one she got before. Can she get a new picture? I'm like, oh, heck yeah, absolutely. Like, we gotta have a good picture, right? The picture's gotta be good. So we took another picture and we chatted, and she was so excited, and she was meeting other people, and her husband even came and like was sitting with her and like full in supportive of this thing that his wife wanted to do. I don't think he cares who Christy from Christy's Craft Room is, but she did, and that mattered to him, okay? And so she, that was her first year experience. So afterwards, after we got that picture, she posted that picture on her personal Facebook page. Well, she tagged Christy's Craft Room in it. So of course, Christy's Craft Room, Christy saw it, and she posted and she said, you know, OMG, whatever, something to the effect, you know, I'm at the event, blah, 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 you know, we got a picture, you know, that this means we're besties, right? And I'm like, heck yeah, we're besties. So I commented on her post, and, you know, that got her excited. And, but she got to meet lots and lots of ladies that year, and she made connections with people. So last year, she came by herself for the first time, and she was a little bit nervous still, but she felt more comfortable because she had met people, and everyone was so welcoming to her. One thing that we do is when you, all right, I'm gonna paint this red now. We're gonna paint this red. We're gonna paint these two pieces black. You can put the overhead on if you want to, honey, so they can see better. So one of the things we do is we have the private Facebook group that's for in-person attendees only. So when you get by your ticket.
Do you see where you're at there?
When we buy our ticket, yep. When you buy your ticket, you will get an email, and in that email there is a link to join the private Facebook group. We encourage you to join that right away, and then go on in there and create a post, even post a photo of yourself if you're comfortable with that, and just say, hey, I'm so-and-so. You know, if you want to share what state you're coming from, because other people might be coming from the same state as you, and just introduce yourself, okay? And everyone gets chatting and gets talking, and you find someone who's from the same state or someone who has the same interest as you, and people just kind of connect in there from now all the way until October. By the time they get together in October, they've been hanging out and chatting in that group, like, and they get chatty, and they really stay active in that group, and they really get to know each other, and then they come to the event and they are so much more comfortable. And that Thursday, I encourage you, if you come in Thursday, go hang out with everybody Thursday night, because, and they organize that in that private group. That's not part of our event. That's something that Miss Teresa always organizes for us, or that she organizes for them. And she does a really good job with it. And she has others, I think, that join in and kind of help her out and have kind of jumped on, enjoying that. Teresa Gray says, Veronica, she sat with us on Friday night luau. You rock, Veronica. Deanna and I were first timers last year. It's amazing to hang out with this group. You're going to go there not knowing anybody, but you're going to go home with a bunch of friends. And that's the biggest testament to this event, is it brings you together with other people who have the same interests as you, that are like-minded as you, and they become lifelong friends. And there's so many of the ladies here talking about it in the comments. If you're not watching the comments, turn the comments on, read through them, okay? I can tell you all day long how amazing it is, but hearing it from the ladies that come as attendees of the event says it better than anything I could ever say. So, yes. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna paint these black. I'm also gonna paint my.
There's the ladies that come that bring their husbands, and I get to hang out with the husbands.
Yes, and some of the husbands go and golf, and they have a golf course on site this year, so they don't even have to leave. So,
yeah, but the husbands do their thing during the day, and then hanging out like at the meet and greet on Friday, afterwards on Saturday.
Yep. Kimberly Kelly says, last year was my first year. Teresa and Candace were so welcoming Thursday night and made so many new friends that I can't wait to see again this year. See, Kimberly came. She didn't have any friends before when she came, and the ladies welcomed her, and now she's, this is just not opening. Now she's coming back. I tried to do it neatly with the little Velcro, or the little Ziploc thing, but forget it. Cut the Ziploc off. It don't work. It doesn't work very good.
How long was the flight for you guys? Which part of it?
Well, we have to do a layover, so it was, I want to say the first one was only like an hour or a little over, or the first one was like 3.5 hours, something like that. And
well, that's true, Lynn. No, none of the guys can replace you as my bestie, but
Well, no, of course not. Okay, I'm gonna cut this.
Well, I get to hang out with Heath, and that's pretty cool.
Yes, we have a lot of repeat husbands that come back too.
Yes.
When the husbands keep coming back, that says a lot. Wowzers. All right, so I cut this just under 6 inches.
Yes, we do see the YouTube comments.
I am going to drill a little hole.
Get ready. I'm gonna grab some names here in a minute.
In here, I'm using like a 1/4 inch drill bit. I'm not gonna go all the way through, but even though I'm not going all the way through, I'm still gonna use my block of wood just in case I accidentally go all the way through.
Teresa says she's thinking about driving this year.
Oh.
15 hours.
Ooh. Well, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. 15 hours.
Well,
I mean, we drive to Florida regularly like that. We've done that many times.
Well, we don't do it regularly.
Well, not regularly, but we know a lot of people
to South Carolina too.
We know a lot of people who do.
That was, a 17-hour drive.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of try to find the center. It doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to try to find... So let me grab my little measurement tool. I don't know.
What are you looking for?
A ruler or a tape measure.
I thought I just saw a tape measure. Or was that on your desk? Oh, no, right there.
Okay. So I'm going to find about, it's 5.5, so about 2.5 inches.
Okay, let's see. I got to get some names here. We have Lou Smith, Sarah Rappaport, Savannah Hewitt, Rhea Moore, Peggy Rumpolsky, Janet Humphreys Calandro, Laura Kriskunas, Patty Campbell, Rhea Moore, and Robin Kisty.
All right, so we kind of found the center-ish, and then we're just gonna drill. I have like a 1/4 inch drill bit in here.
We drive, what'd she say there? Mary says, we drive from New York to Texas and then to North Carolina last year. Not sure if we'll do that to Colorado though.
Oh my, see, if I can do it, you can do it. My drill bit wasn't even in there tight. Oops.
That ham sandwich you got going on?
I don't know what I got going on. You never know what I got going on around here. Okay, perfect. So now it fits in my hole.
Oh, Trish says they're going in a group.
That's awesome. Not what I wanted to do. That's not my base. Y'all.
What did you do?
Okay, that's okay. I made a mistake. Don't do what I do. Pause, skip that step.
Do as she says, not as she does.
This is my Ladybug. But I can flip it over and this will be the front of my Ladybug. This is my base. The Ladybug, I need to drill the hole in the side so I can put the stick
What if we aren't fancy like Christy, the tool gal, and have a drill?
Then you could just use a whole lot of hot glue and just glue it on the back. Or use like a, get like a really, really big chunky stick like this. You know those foam brushes, save the stick, and just glue it on the bottom, glue it on your base. And you'll have like, that's not my base, but you get the idea. Just get something chunkier that you can just glue if you don't want to drill. So there's always options. There's always options. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
It usually helps if you boil them first. Helps the skin pull out. Helps the fur pull off.
That's gross. That's gross. That's gross. Miss Janet says, I've only attended the boat ride in Frankenmuth, and I did 2 virtuals. I loved the virtual. I loved meeting new friends on the boat ride.
The boat ride was a blast.
That was our Friday activity for our very first live event. I'm just going to eyeball the center. I'm not even going to measure. See if we can get this right this time. Okay. Now that one does go all the way through.
Thank you. We aren't fancy like you, or I'm not fancy to have one. Hey, we all fancy like Applebee's.
I'm not sure I call us fancy, but I get it. Not everyone has tools or wants to use tools.
That's a poor cat.
I know. Okay. I'm not going to go super deep.
No, Reyes, we're not. We don't ignore the YouTube comments.
Okay. No, we read all the comments. All right, so we got our hole drilled for the bottom of our Ladybug. Get rid of our sawdust here.
I left a sticky note on your computer. Read it.
On my pewter?
Your computer, so you wouldn't miss it.
Okay.
Thought that was the best spot.
Okay, thank you.
Right on the screen. You can't work because it's right there,
Okay.
right?
She'll miss it.
I will look at my pewter after
Your pewter.
I'll look for the sticky notes on my pewter.
Your pewter.
You too. These two
Pewter, I can't spell. I can't
are 2
speak. I don't
peas
know.
in a stinking pod.
We are.
I'm gonna go get my beauty rest for the big day.
Big day tomorrow, Casey.
Please
You're
buy a
live.
ticket or I'm gonna get fired. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Taylor's not going anywhere. We'll keep her around even if we don't sell any tickets.
But please buy them, please. I put in some hard work, hard night.
Taylor's been working hard, helping get everything ready.
They're saying hi, Taylor.
Hi, guys.
I will look at my pewter when I'm done.
Okay, don't forget.
I won't. I won't. Oh my gosh. And that's another bonus. You get to meet Taylor at Casey Her Live and the rest of the team. The amazing, amazing team.
Yeah, these two are.
The whole team comes.
They are 2 peas in a pod. I'm telling you.
Goodness.
Yes, they keep me cracking up and crying.
Yes. Tim was working on something in the, he was putting up some shelves and he was putting stuff on, we're like trying to get, we have accumulated so much KCR Live stuff that we have to take every year. So we're like, we need some shelving.
Need more shelving.
And to get it all up on shelving instead of just all stacked in totes on the floor. And so Tim was putting up the shelving today and Deanna's like, I think Kayla offered to help Tim. Do you need help moving stuff or whatever? And he's like, no, I'm good. And Deanna's like, do we need Taylor out here to boss you around? He's like, Taylor bosses me around enough. No. So of course, they, shared that with Taylor, and that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Cindy says, I have a question. I can't remember if I have signed up on the wait list. Where can I go to find out?
You can just join the wait list again. Tim will put the link in the comments for you. Join that wait list again. It'll only put you on once. It'll still go through the steps, but if you're already on, doesn't mean you're going to end up getting 2 emails for it. As long as you sign up with the same email that you used before, you'll just get that 1 email still. The system will recognize that you're already on it, and they'll just leave you on once. Do you take more each year for KCR Lives? So far we have. We accumulate new things A lot of stuff in the past, like sometimes we've rented stuff or we've like paid extra to use the hotel's equipment. But that's not always, sometimes it's fabulous. It's not always reliable. We don't know how good their AV system is going to work. We don't know how good their projectors are going to work. Can you close that door? We don't know how good their projectors are going to work until we get there. And I know
because he doesn't come up for breath.
Stop it. When we were in when we were in Waco, they're just talking out there, which is fine. They can talk while they're working. It just
Very loud.
It gets loud.
Stop!
I didn't mean to. I sway when I.
You don't sway that much.
I do. I move a lot.
She kicked me under the table for my comment.
Well, stop commenting. That's rude. Yes, they talk loud, but that's okay. We want them to enjoy their day while they're working.
You're not a dip dog. No, sometimes I am a dip dog.
But we don't know how well their equipment's going to work. So, like, we've started, like, purchasing our own equipment so that we can have the best, most reliable streaming for you guys that are watching virtually.
Yeah, and so we know the equipment's going to work.
Yeah, so we know you're going to be able to see it well on the big screen and all this stuff.
I think, where was that? Was that Waco?
It was Texas. It didn't work very good. It kept glitching out. And
their projectors were kind of glitchy and had some real issues with them.
So we're slowly adding our own equipment because we run our own equipment too, which helps us to keep the cost down. Because there's a lot of, it's rare that this type of event in person that does all the things that we do is going to be under $600 ever. Now, the $595 is going to be until the 5th. If you buy your ticket by the 5th. After the 5th, it does go up to $645. So if you buy your ticket by the 5th, it'll be $595. And there's no extra, it's not, if you want to do like the Sezzle, like do the payment plan, it doesn't charge you anything extra. It's still the same price for the payment plan. And the payment plan is interest free. They don't charge you interest for that either, okay? The way that works is it splits your payment into 4. I would love that, Miss Gina, but we have an amazing, amazing team that's coming. We take about anywhere from 16, well, usually about 18 people to the live event. So we have a huge team that comes, that pampers you and loves on you and works their heinies off all weekend for us.
Hi, Bernita.
Which is absolutely amazing. And I'm super, super proud to say that everybody that was there last year working, our whole team and then the family, they're all coming back. So we're super, super excited for that. And that tells you too, that says, we're doing something right if the team keeps coming back every year.
Have fun at work, Teresa.
They work their booties off and they work so hard and they still keep coming back every year. That's how much fun they even have, even though they're working the whole weekend. There is payment plan for virtual also. Yep, you can do the payment plan for virtual.
The price of the ticket does not include the hotel.
No, how could it?
Yeah, so
it wouldn't even be enough to cover.
It's still the same price if you drive in for the day. If you drive there each day, it's still the same price.
Yes, but I would encourage you to stay at the hotel. I would so encourage it because
someone said that they live.
No, I understand that. I understand that. You're in driving distance, but I would still encourage you to stay if you can because there's so much fun that happens outside of even the event times. There's hanging out, late Friday night, Saturday night. Like there's so much that happens outside of the event window of time that you wouldn't want to miss out on.
Carol says, great, Mom and Dad are coming, so what time is nap time? Whatever time they decide to fall asleep.
Yes.
Because I don't know, those of you guys may have seen it last year. During the craft, one of the crafts, they actually took a little nap.
Yes, they did. They did. At one point, I'm like crafting, I'm giving instructions. I look up and there's Mom and Dad. Mom's like this. Dad's like this. There's a picture somewhere of it.
Yeah, they had a lot going on.
Yes.
It was the travel day was
traveling takes a lot out of Mom and Dad. It's a lot for them. So they usually lay a little bit low on Friday and kind of relax once we get in, and then that way they can enjoy Saturday. Angie says, yes, the team is great. They do everything that is needed during the craft. You don't have to get up for anything. They do it all. Yep.
Well, Unless you have to use the restroom, you got to go do that on your own.
We will not do. We cannot do that for you. But yeah, if someone needs more paint, if they need, they want another beverage, you know, anything like that. Like they're like, you know what, I just want a glass of water. We just tell them, raise your hand. Somebody will come by and see what you need, and we will help you out. Need more paint? We'll get it for you. You don't got to go get your own. So we try to make it as relaxing and pampering of a weekend as possible for you guys. It truly is a retreat. It's amazing. And our team is amazing. They do an amazing job.
Yeah, we know we're not that boring. It's just they had a lot going on, so
yeah.
they were exhausted.
They needed a nap.
So and they were up early.
Awesome.
Yeah, Mom and Dad will be flying in with us on when we fly there. So.
Yep. We usually fly in Thursday and fly out Monday. Yes, and take the microphone off when you go to the bathroom. Adam's really good at babysitting our microphones.
Yeah,
making sure that Tim doesn't go anywhere he shouldn't with the microphone.
He's very good at making sure I take my microphone off when we're done.
All right, so I'm going to kind of find my halfway point of my...
Donna, you really don't... We supply all the brushes and paint.
You don't have to bring anything.
You don't need to bring anything but...
Nothing.
Well, yourself.
Yep.
So
that's all you need to bring is your happy little self. So I cut my cardboard in half. Now I'm going to take my little polka dot sponsor, my little sponsor tool, and we're going to make some polka dots. I'm going to dip it in the black, kind of prime it, get it going good. I probably need a little bit more.
Yep, Crystal. Yeah, Deanna is.
Yeah.
She moves.
She worked her booty off. Yes.
During the live event.
All right. So now when you're using these sponsors,
Patty, I'm not. Is there tax charged on that? On the live?
There is, because it's a physical product. By law, we have to, guys. We have to, because we are providing a physical product at the event. And virtual with a kit gets a physical kit sent to them. We by law have to charge tax. We don't keep a penny of the tax. It actually costs us money to charge you all tax because we got to pay the fees.
Gosh, does it ever.
So we have to collect the tax and we send it to your state. Not all states charge tax. It depends on what state you're in. Some states require us to charge tax, others don't yet. So that kind of depends on the state you live in, and I don't know off the top of my, I know there's like 13 states that we have to charge tax in.
13.
The rest you will not get tax. So it just depends on your state. So that's a yes and a no. I don't know. Once you put it into cart and you go to the checkout, it'll tell you if there's tax. It'll show you right there.
Yeah, Sherry, a physical.
Physical, let's get physical. Physical, let's get. Sorry. These are big old polka dots, but that's okay. I'm kind of here for it.
And it says take an empty bag/suitcase for the goodies you'll bring home.
Yes.
Yeah, Ohio I know is one. Ohio, Michigan, Maryland.
Leave yourself.
New Jersey.
But put it in the cart and you'll know.
Yeah,
that's the best I can say, because we are not going to remember all of them, and you're going to be like, Tim didn't say mine.
Yeah, that's 4 of them, but there is 13.
But take and leave yourself some extra space. But we do also offer, if you want all your stuff sent home, because we also do an outlet shop. So you are going to get to shop our KCR outlet shop, and it is ridiculously low priced items. Okay, in our outlet shop. We pre-sell shipping boxes to put all your stuff in, and we make sure the boxes are big enough that will hold all your crafts, and there's usually a little bit extra space, so if you buy a few things from the shop, they'll fit in there too. And we will take care of shipping your items home. We'll bring it all back here with us. We'll package it up nice and safe, and we will ship it back to you. So that option will be there again this year for you. Great price for virtual this year. It is. It is. It is. So somebody asked how many crafts. So we will have 3 crafting sessions, but I actually, like, the VIP group kind of got to make this decision for me, because there's a craft that I really, really want to do, but it's a larger craft and it's a little bit more steps and would take a little bit more time. So I was like, do we do 3 individual crafts like we've always done in the past, or do we do this larger craft that has more pieces, more items, and is larger and we split that over 2 crafting times, and then we do our third crafting session with our other craft, and the VIP group was almost 100%. Do the 2 crafts over the 3 crafting sessions, give us the bigger craft. We want the bigger craft. So that's what we've decided to do this year. So yeah. All right. Yes, Miss Tammy, you can join the VIP group. It is open. Tim can put the link in the comments there for you, so you can grab that link. If you know you're coming to KCR Live and you don't want to take any chance of not getting a ticket, I would suggest you pop into the VIP group, because VIP group is going to get the tickets available at 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, okay? Crystal said the first night was packed. OMG, I actually got to look through on Saturday. VIP, the first night was packed. For the, at the live event?
Yeah, the first night for the shop at the VIP.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and you know.
We bring so much stuff. We have probably at least 10 or 12 totes filled with stuff already.
Yeah, pretty close.
That we're going to take. And then we still got the rest of the year to be adding stuff to it. So, yeah.
Yes, Patty. If you're charged tax on the items you buy from us, you'll have to pay tax on for the live event, I think.
We don't ask their state when they check out that.
No, not at the live event.
That's what you said.
No.
At
if
the
you're charged
outlet
tax
shop.
on the items they're purchased from the shop.
Oh, yes. I thought you were asking something else. Okay.
And she kicked me under the table for that.
Because at the outlet shop, we just say if it's $10, it's $10.
Right.
That's all I'll say about that. Because we don't know what state you're coming from. So that's just kind of like a cash and carry. No, you can use like your card and stuff. We take all forms of, we take credit card or cash at the live event for the outlet shop. But yes, if you normally charge from us and you normally get charged sales tax, then you will be charged sales tax for your ticket. If you don't normally get charged, then you won't.
Andy is laying down the gauntlet for Angie. Says he's crafting this year and he's going to outcraft me.
Ooh.
He's laying down the gauntlet for her.
Ooh, y'all, we have a lot of husbands that come and craft. They get the full
13.
ticket. They get the full ticket, the full experience. They craft. Yeah, last year I believe we had 13. I think the year before we were at like 9 or 10. So it seems like 9. Each year, yes, we very much do cash at the outlet.
Yes, they do. Cash
pricing
it's
at the
cash
outlet.
pricing.
But we let you use your card. We will take all major forms of cards. Yes, and we don't charge you extra for Amex.
Yeah. Everybody else does.
I know.
My Amex is expensive.
I love my Amex. I ain't gonna charge you more to use Amex because I use my Amex for anything I can because I like those airline points. That's gonna take us on a family vacation at some point. Okay, those airline miles.
Hi, Linda.
We like our airline miles. Okay.
Yes, we love our airline miles.
We do. We do. Okay.
Get ready, guys. I'll grab some more names here in a minute.
Just working on my polka dots. Now the polka dots are a little harder. They're going to be a little less uniform because it's on cardboard, but that's okay. I kind of like the rusticy vibe because we're going to bring back a little bit of that rusticy vibe anyways. So our wings are polka dotted. Let me slide this up here out of the way.
Says, if you know, you know about the cash.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you've been here a minute too. Cash is a good thing. And we'll share cash at the KCR outlet. I need some more wipes. I need some more wipes.
You already went through that thing?
Yeah, it wasn't full.
Like how? You're messy.
I am messy. But I would be really messy if I didn't have wipes, where are my wipes? I know
Corby says this is turning out so nice that you had a
It's
whole
going to be
thing of them.
super cute, y'all.
Right there, Chrissy.
What? Well, you could have grabbed them for me.
Well, that would have required me to get off my butt. And I'm not doing that right now.
And this is going to be so cute, you guys. This is going to be probably one of my favorites. And I will probably...
Hubby said he won't come, but maybe if he can fish. There is a pond there. There's a lake. They actually have a lake, and they have boats that you can, I don't know how long the boats are available. I'll have to ask Ian that. We have our Ian, our event guy. Yeah, we have our Ian, who is our Wes. Our Ian is who takes care of all of our things. I don't know if he's our Wes, but he's like,
but as helpful as our Wes. But we have been assigned our Ian, and he's been very helpful to us. But I'll have to ask him if the boats will still be available that time of year. Because, you know, it's hard to say. But they have boats there. It's a whole resort. They have a beach.
It's pretty cool. It's a cool place.
Yeah. I don't think it's a pond. I think it's a lake. I think technically it's a lake. But I don't know if there's fish in it. And I don't know if you can fish in it, but maybe. I don't know.
We have Lake St. Clair. Okay? That's a pond.
Well,
it's
to
not
us,
Lake St.
I know,
Clair.
but maybe. To us, it's a... To us, some of the smaller lakes look like ponds because we live in Michigan, the Great Lakes state. Like, we got some lakes. But it doesn't mean the smaller lakes aren't lakes too.
Okay.
We can't be lake snobs, okay?
It's bad enough I'm a barbecue
All lakes
snob.
should be created equally. Yes. Yes, you could be a barbecue snob. You can't be a lake snob, okay?
All right.
Oh, my
Okay, we
goodness.
got some names here.
Linda, I hope you're having a great day too.
We have Sherry Wee, Bernita Tuttle, Sharon Miller Dunlap, Connie Roseberry Hilson, Linda Chapman, Linda Bowman, Patty Campbell, Leslie Lang, and Bernita Tuttle. Yeah, see, we got Sharon Miller, living by Lake Erie. So it's, you know, she knows lakes.
Okay, so Miss Elaine says, I'm trying to get information on crafting with you. I can't go, so I'd be crafting from home. He said something about you have a kit that you can send us. I don't know how much it is. I've never heard you say. Okay, so the kit will be $189.
This is for the live event.
That's for the in-person live, or for the virtual ticket with a kit for the live event. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, so if you're talking about the live event, that is what that is, and those will go on sale tomorrow to our VIP group, and then on Monday to the wait list, and then on Tuesday to everybody else. Okay, the other kit he was talking about is our virtual group. We send them a kit every month. So let us know which one you're talking about.
No, our VIP group we send the kit to every month.
There's too many things that start with a V. VIP, virtual, you know, I can't keep my words straight, y'all. Tell us what you're looking for, and we'll try to answer your question, okay?
Linda says, all I have is the muddy Mississippi.
I miss she's got more comment there. My ocean town. Oh, yes. I love the ocean. Love my Great Lakes, but I love the ocean too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
So I'm going to sand a little bit.
I miss the mountains.
On the edge. I think I'm done with my brushes. Am I done with my brushes? We're going to do little antennas, but I don't need to paint those. So I'm going to put my brushes in the water.
Oh, they're antennas today and not antlers?
I got it correct. They're antennas. I keep calling them antlers. Where's my sanding spoon?
The VIP group that's a group that we send a kit to every month.
Yeah.
And we craft it the last weekend of the month. We send them out at the beginning of the month. And we get together in a private group and craft them at the end of the month. Also,
I gave you warning. I gently rubbed your belly.
I know.
And you didn't move, so I came in a little more aggressive.
The VIP group gets a lot more behind the scenes stuff with us. We do a craft challenge. We do a bonus craft night, which is
It's a craft like this, but we give them the supply list ahead of time, and it's exclusive for the group.
It's just for the group.
We don't show the tutorial here. So, there it is.
Okay, Carolyn, we are not sharing the name of the resort here on this page. After you buy a ticket, you'll get an email with all the information for the resort and all the fun stuff.
Yes, we don't share the name of the resort for like safety reasons. We've had people attempt to show up. You will get all the details. I mean, we give you all the details. You get pictures, you get to see it. We've been sharing stuff all week long. There's lots of pictures and information on the sales page when we release the tickets that you can look over too, so you get a real good...
Lynn, send us an email on that one.
A real good idea of it. And then we will... you'll get all the detailed information. What airport to come into, hotel room booking link, all the stuff, the hotel address, all that stuff when you get your ticket.
Yes, Phyllis.
So Phyllis says, no, not necessarily a yes, not a just straight yes. Companions who come but won't craft can attend social events for a fee. Correct. So they can attend Friday night. We will sell companion tickets in the private group. We'll post them into the private Facebook group. Probably around like April, we'll have those for you. And it's a small fee. It's enough to cover, the cost of the attendees that are coming. Because we provide food and things like that, and we pay per person, so we have to account for that. But Friday night is the only activity. If they want to come Saturday for the crafting day, and if they want to come Sunday for the coffee bar hangout, then they have to have a ticket because we have to pay per person for that. So they have to have the full event ticket for those two because of limited space and because of limited, we're providing the food.
And right now, no, there is not a shuttle from the airport to the resort.
There is not currently. Now I will tell you, we did talk when we talked with our guy, Ian. He said that, so the resort was recently purchased by another major hotel chain, I guess you can call it. And they're adding a lot of changes, and one thing that they're doing is they're starting to add additional bellmen to their staff so that they can offer more shuttle services. He said as of right now they don't have it, but it's something that they're hoping to have implemented by then. So we can't guarantee it'll be implemented by then, but that's something that they're definitely working towards. But you can Uber, it's 10 miles from the airport. So you'll be able to Uber or Lyft for very inexpensive, very affordable, reasonable, a short drive.
Yeah.
And that's how it was last year too. They didn't offer an airport shuttle. Linda says, I'm so excited. October can't come past soon enough. We got to get through tomorrow. We got to get you your ticket, Miss Linda. Connie says, virtual is my way of doing it. That is absolutely awesome. We love welcoming our virtual as well. And we have already started working on the schedule of all the times we're going to go live and everything with the virtual group.
You guys, this year is going to be so much fun.
We are so much further ahead in planning this year with like the details of things than we've ever been. So much further ahead. All right, I want to get this some good at distressing, y'all.
Yeah, Sharon says, hey, look at that. Christy's distressing that. How weird.
I love a little distressing. Y'all know. Y'all know me. I can't get enough distressing. I mean, I can, I guess, but every once in a while I don't distress, but I feel like this craft.
Not very often.
Not very often, but quite often. Okay. So we've got that. I'm going to even do just a little bit on my wings here.
Wow, that's brave.
It is very brave, but I'm a brave woman, okay? We're going to dry it a little bit better first. Got a little bit of wet paint there still. I was trying not to dry it too much because I don't want my paper to warp. Okay.
That might be something we have to talk about. Where did you get the wood circle? Not that, but
this is from Hobby Lobby. This one is from Hobby Lobby. I'm not Hobby Lobby, Michael's. And I think it was like $1 or $1.99.
Oh, is that the one we got the other day? Well, not the other day, but
like a month ago?
Yeah, the other day.
The other day?
The other day.
A month ago feels like the other day.
Where is it at? Why isn't it? It seems like.
Well, show me there.
Here. Well, I'll read it to you. Okay. Well, I don't want to read it to you.
Let me see.
This one right here.
So the items that we have in our outlet shop, that's not our store items. That is a lot of past items, discontinued items, miscuts, test cuts that we never ended up using.
Why didn't that show up over there?
So those are only, the outlet items are only available to in person because every single item is different. We might have one set that's missing one little piece. We might have another set that's missing a different piece, and we couldn't create listings individually for all those items. So there's just no logistical way, especially for us to sell them as low priced as we do. You guys, we have a ton of stuff for $1, $2, $5, $10. Most everything is under $10 that we take there. Like literally you're paying for some items, you're paying 10% of what you would normally pay, if that, on some of them. They're so steeply discounted. We can't offer those to the virtual group. So offering a discount code to the virtual group would not be the same, because that would just be off of our regular items, and that's not what's included in our outlet shop. The outlet shop is 100% truly unique from anything else. So that's what the KCR outlet is.
Cindy Orm, this one. We don't have everything.
We don't have that link yet. We've been sharing details. Scroll back through the page. We've been sharing details all week.
Jenny.
We will, when the tickets are available, we will have a page that has all the details on it for you that you can scroll through and look at. I don't have a separate page set up for that. That would require creating a whole separate website page. But we've been sharing details on the page all week long. So you can get all that information. And maybe what I'll do is maybe tonight, because I know a lot's gonna get lost here in the craft, maybe tonight I will pop on a separate live later tonight and literally just go over all the details we've shared already and kind of give you all, break down all the information in one place so it's easy and we're not like giving craft instructions in the middle of trying to, you know, answer questions. So maybe I'll do that this evening for you guys. What do you guys think of that?
I'll be leaving you alone tonight.
Tim will be gone tonight. All right, so we're ready to start kind of laying this out, okay? So my hole is right here. I kind of want, my hole is gonna be straight up and down, but I kind of want my little ladybug to kind of go at an angle. So I think we're gonna go like that. And then we'll have the little head. The head's gotta come in further. Maybe not quite that far. All right, I think we're ready to
Carolyn
start.
says, thank you for all the info. I have not been following very closely for a while, but I mentioned Colorado Springs to my grandson, and he is encouraging me to go, so I'm trying to gather enough information to make a quick decision.
Okay, so I will do that. I will hop on a live. I don't know what time it'll be. Make sure you're on our texting list. I will send out a text. Be patient with me though, because I'll be doing it by myself. Tim won't be there with me. Grab a screenshot if you're not on our texting list already, and text hello to this phone number, and I will send out a text when I go live later tonight, and that live will be 100% sharing information about KCR Live and getting you all the details, okay?
And yeah, Sharon, I am getting out skiing this weekend, probably on Sunday.
I don't know if I'm going or not.
I wanted to go on Saturday, but you know, we got some things going on Saturday, so.
Taylor told him he couldn't go Saturday.
Yeah, Taylor told me no, I had to.
Taylor said, no, you are not going skiing Saturday. You are busy Saturday. You are releasing the live event tickets.
So,
see, Taylor bosses him around.
So yeah, I'll be going skiing on Sunday. I want to go on Saturday because they have, it's called the Slush Cup. And I don't know if you're not a skier, you're probably going, well, what the ham sandwich is a slush cup?
You guys can see I'm kind of tracing, like marking, I'm just using a black pen to kind of mark where I want my pieces to go. That way I can put the glue on and glue them on and not have to try to like line them up while I'm trying to fight glue setting on me. Okay, sorry.
So what the slush cup is at the bottom of a hill, they dig a big hole.
It's kind of like a polar plunge for skiers.
Yeah.
Basically, because almost nobody makes it all the way across.
Yeah, there's
there's one or two people that make it all the way across.
There's very few that makes it all the way across. But basically, you're skiing down the hill into this little water pit that they make, and try to ski across it. So, one year I would like to try it. I know I'd probably go head over tea kettle.
How cute. He is coming along cutely. Okay, so we've got our hole here at the bottom. So he will kind of be at an angle like that. He needs his little antlers, okay? So to make his little
antenna?
Sorry, darn it. I was doing good.
You got it right once.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to cut some wire.
Teresa's back like a bad penny.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. She keeps coming back. Keep coming back. All right. I'm gonna find my wire cutters here.
Yeah, you know what? It's a lot of fun.
Like that. And we will take a little pair of pliers. Sorry, babe. Find my pliers. They're usually deep, deep, deep.
Oh no, I went and saw my chiropractor today, and he tuned me up.
He's feeling good in the neighborhood.
So
I don't know where my other pliers are, y'all. Why can't I never find anything? Y'all,
which ones?
Is your craft room a hot mess like mine?
What, your cutters?
No, my pliers, my needle nose.
Oh, I don't have them. Yeah, I went and saw Doc Brady this morning. He gave me a little tune-up.
Okay.
Ooh, just an FYI, if anyone has Joann Fabrics gift cards, today is the last day to use them.
I didn't even think about that.
She says at least in New York. She found that out last night, so.
Wow. We're just going to curl his little...
And Sharon says Ladybug.
What
it says she, not a he.
Oh. Well, these days, you never know.
No. It identifies as a male.
Yeah, I guess it is a ladybug. Are all ladybugs?
Oh, you got some new mounts, Teresa?
Are there not male ladybugs? How do they make babies?
I was going to say, really?
But how do they make babies? There's got to be, there's male and female ladybugs. They're just called, the boys are called June bugs, right? June bugs? Is that what they call them? Some people call them beetles. I don't know.
Yes, Sarah.
I'm just digging a hole here, y'all. Just me.
Sarah, we see your messages.
Saying things that I shouldn't be saying, probably. Sorry. Sorry, no ladybugs were harmed. At least physically in this live. I may have emotionally upset them because I don't know what they are.
Emotionally upset a ladybug?
It's possible. Ladybugs have feelings too.
Facts, not feelings.
Facts. Cindy's right there with me with the mess at craft room. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing.
The ladybugs care about facts, not feelings.
They do. Okay. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. I just want to curl this one a little bit further forward.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up, Denise. Great Bear calls it Snurtfest. Snow plus dirt. Okay. What's going on this weekend? I'm gonna have to look at that.
All right, y'all.
June bugs and ladybugs are definitely not the same. Crystal says the boys have less spots.
Oh, well, this is definitely a lady because she's got all the spots. Okay.
Oh my God.
Sorry, little lady. Sorry, little lady. I didn't mean to offend you and call you a boy. You're a beautiful little
Teresa says
lady.
Males tend to be smaller and slightly different shape and coloration from females.
Okay. Good to know.
So,
good to know. Are they the ones that are kind of more orange? Kind of have an orangeness to them? Okay. So I just used some wire and a wire tip. My favorite wire to use is aluminum wire.
Aluminum.
I like this aluminum wire. It's nice and thick, so you get a nice good like bang for your buck, so you can see it. It's not teeny tiny skinny like the floral wire. Sometimes you can get it at Dollar Tree. This I got at Michael's. They sell it at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure they used to sell it at Joann's. But it's super, super pliable and easy to bend with your fingers, okay? It's so easy to work with. It cuts very nicely and easily. You can snip through it very easily. So nice wire tip. You want a nice thick looking wire, but easy to use. Aluminum wire, and it comes in all kinds of different colors.
Yes.
All kinds of colors. Dollar Tree, they'll have it like in green and purple and gold, and sometimes you can find silver. But you can get other colors at
Ooh, Wendy says there are hundreds of different kinds of ladybugs.
See, okay.
But only 2 genders of ladybugs.
Okay. All right, so let's start putting it together, and then we're gonna dress it up a little bit, okay? Oh, I didn't paint my Schnickers. I can do it real quick. Just use my sponsor. I forgot to paint my stick. All right. paint my stick. There we go. Let's dry it.
What
Isn't it
size?
cute?
What size is that wire? Do you remember?
I think it was 12 gauge. 12 gauge wire. You can paint silver wire, but I would suggest using like a chalk paint or something, or like a spray paint, and then seal it afterwards probably, but it's not gonna hold up as nicely as if you buy it already the color that you want it to be. But you can. Okay. All right, so we'll just add a little distressing.
Of course she's gonna distress it.
Well, of course, it's gotta match the rest of the craft, right? It's gotta go well with the rest of the craft. All right, we'll put a little squirt of glue. Now, you can see my base isn't solid, so it's a pretty thin line. So what I'm gonna do to give this a little something to hold on to help keep it in place.
Definitely, Corby. She says, may have to make this with my granddaughter. She loves to craft. This is
so
perfect.
Fun. Yes. All right, so what I would do is I'm gonna start by going ahead and putting one of my blocks in just along the edge of my hole. That way I have something to glue. Put some glue right there, just kind of right over the hole, along the edge. Stick my stick in the hole, right along the edge there. I'm gonna hold that for a second. Okay, so I just brought it right through, I glued it right to the edge of that block. I'm gonna flip it over and make sure we're straight up and down. I'm gonna hold that for a second. Let that set. Don't.
I was gonna leave it alone, Miss Sharon. I was leaving it alone.
I was doing good talking about a hole and not giggling, y'all, and Miss Sharon has to come in and save the day with a joke.
Yes, Tammy, we're still live.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, you should definitely try this. He is super adorable. Just wait till you see all the little extras added, okay? I put a little bit more glue here. A little bit on the edge. We're gonna throw our other block in here. Just sandwich it in there, up against. Create a nice little surface for it. Make sure we're upright.
Miss Sharon says, I just had to.
I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you. You're probably just saying what a bunch of other people was thinking. Keep it upright. And if you're worried, because we are going to probably cover the base here a little bit, you can put a little bit of glue just around the edge on the top side if you want to give it a little bit more reinforcement. But if you have something like a 2x4 or a solid block of wood, you wouldn't have to do any reinforcements. Just glue, throw some glue in the hole and stick it on.
No, Sarah, we're on Facebook also.
Yep, Facebook and YouTube. Tim is going to throw the link for the VIP group and for the, and he'll type it out and put join the VIP group here and then join the live event wait list here. That way, for those of you that are asking how to get on the wait list or how to get in the VIP group, you can find that and then he can pin that there for you. I know, remember this is, I know, Miss Maureen, we need to remember this is not the VIP group. Behave ourselves. Goodness gracious, right? Behave ourselves. We don't do that very well, though. We don't do that very well here. Y'all, let me tell you a story of something that happened on the airplane when we went to go to the KCR Live location, y'all. VIP group already saw this. We posted a video talking about it with them, but it's too good of a story not to share with y'all. So we are on the plane. And I'm in the center seat, Tim is in the window seat, and we are on our way there, and we're sitting next to this sweet lady, and then across the aisle was her husband, her son and daughter, and her grandson. And he was the cutest little baby, cutest little thing. He sat on grandma's lap for a little while, and he was just so stinking cute. He was so well behaved, so good. And we're getting close to landing, and we're almost to the end of our flight, and baby goes back over to mama and daddy, and grandma's sitting there next to me, and she I don't even realize she's doing this, okay? Unbeknownst to me, she pulls out a bottle of lotion and she goes to open her bottle of lotion. And have you guys ever, like when you're flying, like you go to open that little bag of chips they give you those sun chips or the pretzels, and the bag is like filled with air, and it's like a big poofy, lots of pressure in that bag from the air.
Poof.
Yeah. And it's because, you know, you're in a pressurized, the air pressure in the airplane. It does something weird to things that are sealed airtight, right? So we, all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and I like hear this like kind of poof, and next thing I know, this lady's like, oh, I'm so sorry, and she's like wiping like stuff off of me. So she goes to open this bottle of hand. I'm laughing before you even finish the story, Cindy says yes. So she goes to open this. She has this little bottle of hand lotion, you know, just to put a little lotion on. You know, it's dry on the plane. We got to keep ourselves lotioned up, right? So she opens the bottle, and the pressure in the bottle was so much that when she took the lid off, the air just like released. Well, not only did the air release, but all the lotion that was at the top released and shot over at me. It was like on my neck pillow, it was on my shirt, and she's wiping me and she's apologizing. And I'm like, at first I'm like, I didn't even necessarily realize what happened, but I quickly see the bottle of lotion in her hand, and she is so embarrassed. She's like, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my goodness, these things always happen to me. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, listen, I'm like, you're okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, and she's just continuing to like wipe me off, you know, trying to get all this lotion off of me. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, honestly, I'm usually the one who does things like that. Usually it's me that has things like that happen. So I'm kind of glad it wasn't me this time. So I promise you're okay. Because she was so apologetic. She was so thoroughly embarrassed. And I'm like, I promise you, it's okay. It's okay. We're putting glue in our hole. And then we're going to put our stick in the hole. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
Slide it in. Now, don't break your stick. Don't bend your stick. Okay.
Yeah,
we're going to let that set.
A broken stick is bad.
So she's apologizing. I'm like, it's okay. I promise you it's okay. Like, sincerely, you're okay. We're both laughing about it. Tim has no clue what's happening.
I got no clue what's going on.
I mean, he kind of sees commotion happening, but he has no clue. He didn't know until he found out when I, like, did the video for the VIP group. So when they found out, he found out. I should probably have this turned this way so you guys can see how cute it is instead of the back side of the back underside of our Ladybug. I mean, at first it was like, whoa, what's happening? And I quickly realized what she was doing. And then, so everything calms down, everything's good, and next thing I know, I feel her like touching my hair. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. There's a little bit more. It was like in my hair, and she's wiping it out of my hair, and then she's apologizing again. I'm like, I promise you it's okay. But it was pretty funny. I was like, girl, like, listen, I always have crazy travel stories. Like, I'm usually the one who does things like that. So I promise you, we are good. But moral of the story, do not open a bottle of lotion on an airplane. If you are going to, make sure that you cover the top, like cup your hand over the top and point it away from your seat neighbor. Don't point it at your seat neighbor and open it, because you may experience what that poor lady experienced. And it was pretty funny. And I was like dying laughing. And of course I couldn't tell Tim, because I could tell Tim was kind of like looking like what's going on over there. But like, I didn't want to be like, hey, this lady just squirted her lotion all over me, and embarrass her further. So I just I kept my mouth quiet. And I was a good girl until we got off that plane, and then I instantly had to tell him what happened. All right, so we are going to cut some strips of fabric. We are going to make a cute little fluffy, kind of like a rag bow, I guess, with lots of strips of fabric. So I got some of this buffalo checky fabric, not buffalo check, plaid checked fabric.
Yes, would have been hilarious if someone commented, that was me sitting next to you.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? That would be pretty funny.
That would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny. Yeah.
No, apparently the soda cans don't explode.
They don't. They just kind of like, psh, like they kind of like, you hear them like, I think they kind of open them slow and careful, but they use cans on the flight. Yeah. So I think they just like, it's just enough air to create pressure, but not enough to make it explode. All right. So we're gonna do some polka dots. Ooh. I know, I felt for the lady. I felt for her. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens. On our flights last year, though, it was fun because Miss Connie Hilston was on the same flight as us.
Is that who it was? Mm-hmm. Thought it was Denise.
Oh, wait, Denise Whaler. Denise? No.
Yeah. That was Denise.
I think you're probably right. Y'all, I'm so... Ignore me.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
Hold on.
Hi, Delina.
I think it was Miss Connie. Miss Connie, Miss Denise. Who was next to us on the plane?
I'm pretty sure it was Denise.
No, it was... Oh, I think you're right. It was Denise. It was Denise. Miss Connie brings Bobby.
Miss Connie says, I wish I was.
Yeah, Miss Connie brings Bobby and shares Bobby with all
Denise
the
says,
ladies.
yes, I sat by the kids.
Yes, Miss Denise, sorry, y'all. No, sorry. Yeah. We were actually talking about Miss Connie this morning. All in a good way, I promise. We were sharing stories with Kayla about KCR Live.
All of your travel stories involve your neck pillow.
I know, my poor neck pillow has been through a lot. It has been through a lot. Like the time the lady put her feet all over my neck pillow. Like, who does that? Like, when you're on a plane, you have to be aware of where your body parts are, okay? At all times. Always be aware of where your body parts are. Your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs, all your other partage, okay? Be aware of it, okay? There was a lady that wasn't very aware of her body partage.
Body partage?
Not her foot partage. She put her footsies all over my neck pillow, and it was so disgusting. Yeah, don't be that person.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that person, okay? And if you're watching here and you know you once put your feet on someone's pillow, it might have been mine. It was a cute little pink pillow that had the bottoms of her shoes all over it, and I was like, girl.
Oh, Deb says I was on your flight also. Mom and Dad sat in front of me, and Sister Kelly sat behind me. Why didn't you say hi? Or did you? Always say hi.
Yes. I think I remember that. Because I remember that.
Remember what?
Them being there.
Deb? Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. I don't. You never told me.
I think I did.
Oh.
Because I remember seeing them.
Well, you didn't say nothing to me.
You don't remember. You don't remember because I was probably trying to be discreet and you didn't listen to me. I was probably like...
I don't do discreet.
Oh, the girls that toss their hair over the back of the seat? Yeah, don't do that.
I cut it.
No,
I either cut it or put glue, gum in it.
No, he doesn't. He's just saying that. He does not. He does not. I promise you, he does not. All right, I probably have way too many ribbons here, but I want it to be a nice, big, fluffy, floofy, fun bow.
Candace says she would have said hi. Candace, the whole world would have known.
Oh, yeah.
Because you are just so happy you would have the biggest smile and be laughing the whole time.
It's kind of hard on a plane. It's kind of hard, like, because you're kind of constrained to the space that you're in. You know.
Miss Candace has that perma grin and laugh.
She shines from a mile away.
She's awesome.
She is. She is. Okay. So let's...
I remember Denise because Taylor talked about Denise's cup koozie. Mm-hmm. It's something for breast cancer awareness. Too funny.
Okay.
Oh, Sue and I had our picture taken with you at the airport.
See? And you don't remember?
Nope. Don't remember. Denise says you do mesquite, not discreet. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that weekend is a whirlwind. It's like, whoa, like the weekend goes by and so much happens and like, it's like, whoa. It's a wild weekend.
Yes, Miss Candace is amazing. Mary says Candace is awesome. Linda says heart Candace. Yes, she is awesome.
So, Miss Dorothy, you can click on it and join the wait list again. If you're already on it, it's not going to add you a second time. It'll recognize that you're already there. So you'll just get one email sent to you at the time when we release the tickets. So you can just click on that link and join again. But make sure you check your emails, okay? And if you join the wait list, make sure that your email that comes to you after you join the wait list, make sure it shows up in your inbox, because you, because that's, if it goes into your junk or spam, then the actual email later is going to go into the junk or spam too. We don't want that. All right, we're doing all kinds of little crisscrossies here. I should have stuck one of these down further. But I can still stick it down further. I'll just
Robin
leave some of
says,
these.
don't know how you remember everyone you meet.
You know, a lot of it is...
She's much better at it than I am.
You know what it is? The names get blurred, but the faces are like planted.
Yeah, it's like we know the faces.
Yes. But sometimes the names do get a little bit blurred because, you know, there's so many names and I'm just terrible with names. I don't know how people that are so good at names can just remember them all the time. I definitely have these way too long and I'll have to shorten some of them up, but that's okay. That's okay.
Linda says, you all were on my floor in the hotel. Tim doesn't do quiet either. That's how I knew.
Tim is loud.
I am.
Tim is loud. Especially when Tim gets on the phone. Tim gets on the phone, he is like, I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, shh, babe, like we're in public. He's just loud. He's not yelling. He's just he projects very well. He projects very, very well. Okay, so I'm going to use this one to tie it all together. So I'm going to lay this across. We're going to flip it over. We're going to tie it in the back here.
Robin says, after working in a school for 20 years, I remember faces, not names.
Yeah, I'm much better with the faces. That's why we do big old name tags. That's why we do name tags, and I do the writing on the name tags as big as I can. That way helps me remember. Yes. And then we encourage you all to wear your name tags all weekend long.
Christine says,
it helps each other
bartending for
too.
20 years, someone would walk in, I would know their drink, but not remember their name.
Right? Yeah, you're like, oh, that's that big burly dude that gets that
That's the Miller Lite
coconut
dude.
drink. Well, that's the big burly one that gets the coconut drink every time. Mm-hmm. Yes. And his wife that gets the Bud Light.
Sarah says, I think the whole family isn't quiet. Nah, I think it's just, well, me,
Yeah,
Trevor,
we're pretty
Elena.
loud. We're all pretty.
Jake's not real loud.
Jake can get loud.
He can, but he's not
always.
typically.
He's a little bit more quiet. But he can get loud. It's funny because Deanna will be over sometimes on just a weekend when all the kids are there, and she just starts laughing. She's like, your family, like you guys are like, there's always something crazy happening. There's always something going on. There's literally, you get us all together and then they just get cackling and chatting and like it gets loud and two people are like having a friendly like discussion, debate, not fighting at all, but like just talking loudly, and everyone has to talk loud to have their voices heard. And
Yeah.
you know, when you're in a household of 6, you got to be loud sometimes.
You gotta be loud to be heard.
Yes.
Teresa says, make my tag Mama T.
Mama T.
It's my bike nickname.
I love that. I love that. Which Teresa? Because we have more than one Teresa
Gray.
that comes.
Teresa
okay.
Gray.
Teresa Gray. So when you buy your ticket, put on there Mama T and then in parentheses Teresa Gray. Okay, and then we'll get you, girl. We'll get you, girl. Okay. If that's what you want on there, we'll get there. We put Bestie on Veronica's name tag. We put. Is Mr. Dave Hudson coming this year? Laura, are you out there? Laura, they last minute couldn't come last year, but
Hopefully
Mr. Room Crasher Dave, who crashed our room, the very first live event, we put Room Crasher on his name tag.
Can I get Tim?
We put Room Crasher on his. So if you weren't around, our very, very first live event was in Frankenmuth, Michigan. And Tim and I are settled in for the night. Tim is like in his underwear, you know, sleeping on the bed. And I'm sitting up on my computer, reading through comments, looking at all the pictures that the ladies have been posting because they're all arriving and they're checking out the sites in town, and I'm looking at all the pictures and stuff. And next thing I know, all of a sudden someone comes barging in our door and he's like, man, that line was so long, and then he like just all of a sudden stops. And then literally puts his hand up, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and backed all the way to the door. Like, he didn't even turn around. He's just like, head down, backing up. He probably saw a bunch of flesh on the bed. And went, whoa! He thought he was at his room and swiped his key, and he was able to just barge into our room. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I wake up Tim. I'm like, somebody just came in our room. There was just somebody in our room. And he's like, what the heck? What? And so I go over and I check the door, and turns out our door was not like latching shut properly. And so I called the front desk, and I'm like, something needs to be done. Like, our door isn't closing properly. Somebody just walked into our room. It turns out he called the front desk too and said, why does my key work for somebody else's room? This needs to be fixed. Well, the kids had just been in our room and had just left our room shortly before. And we think they just didn't pull it tight and it didn't latch. So his key didn't actually work. It's because the door wasn't shut all the way. He was able to just push it open. And, all right, so here's our bow so far. We're gonna kind of like stretch it out and kind of make everything look kind of rounded. So I'm sitting there, we calm down, everything settles down. I'm scrolling through the pictures in the group and reading all the things. The door was locked. It just, when the kids left and shut the door, it just didn't get pushed. It would like stop. If you didn't pull it or push it, it would just kind of like settle at the door jamb and not go all the way and catch. So that's what happened. So we're settled in, everything's calmed down. Tim's back asleep, half asleep. And I'm looking at the pictures, and all of a sudden I go, oh, that's the guy. That's the guy that came in our room. And I always thought, I always had this thought in my mind that if there was ever a crime and something happened quickly, would I be able to pinpoint the person in a lineup? I always thought, like, how do people do that? Like, how do people do, I usually do use the safety latch. I do, but I didn't close the door. The kids did, and I was already in bed, and it just whatever. We learned lots of mistakes that night of what to do. So I'm like, I could never pick someone in a lineup. How could I ever do that? Like, it happened so fast. My memory is terrible. I'd never be able to have confidence that I picked the right person. Well, I tell you, when I saw his face in that picture with some of the other ladies saying, yay, we're at KCR Live 2025, I'm like, that's him. That's the man. I'm like, Tim, that's the guy that came in our room. It was Miss Laura Hudson's husband, Mr. Dave, AKA Room Crasher, we so lovingly call him now. So the next day was our Friday activity, and we did it on a river cruise boat that year. And we went, and it just so happened, we're like, oh, we're gonna get him. He doesn't know it's us that he barged into our room. We know it's him now. So we're like, oh, we're gonna get him. So, and it worked out perfect because him and Laura were literally the very first two people in line. They were the first ones in line, and we're gonna put this at the bottom here, guys.
You're still talking about?
I'm still talking. We're gonna put this at the bottom. Super cute. And we're gonna add a little something up here too. So yeah, I had to tell them the whole story. Okay. So they were the first ones in line. So we walk up. We're gonna like go greet everybody and say hi to everybody. And we walk up and we look at them and we say, wait a minute, you look familiar. You were in our room last night. And he just about died. He turned beet red, was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And it was pretty funny. So that's how we call him Room Crasher. So Laura, are you guys coming this year? Last year, Miss Laura was on an airplane. And she had to book her ticket from an airplane. She was like in panic mode trying to get Dave to get the tickets booked for her, purchased for her. And she ended up getting it. And she was in such a panic, she ended up buying her tickets twice. So we had to help her out with that right away. Y'all, isn't that cute? Look at the cute little bow at the bottom. So fun. Now we're gonna add just a little bow up here. A little bow. I think we're gonna use, which one do we want to use? I think I want to use, where is the Dollar Tree? I think I'm gonna use some of this. and make a little bow with this. I kind of like the browns in it. I think that helps tie everything in nicely. And I think I'm just gonna do a little, let's cut my ends to like little dovetails. Little dovetails.
Hi, Diane.
Tie it together. We'll pinch it and crisscross it. Like so. Hold on, you sip. Too much talking. Tim would totally put googly eyes on his if he made this.
Oh yeah.
But it's the back of his head, so I'm not gonna give him eyes. Use a little piece of twine. A little piece of twine to tie it together, and maybe we'll do like a cute little black button right in the center. Right in the center.
Yeah, Savannah says because it freaked you out, you remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess in a traumatic situation, your memory like plants that in your mind, maybe. Robin says, love your bow at the bottom. Thank you. I know, I haven't done a big poofy bow like that in a long time. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a
minute and a half.
Mm-hmm. A big poofy one like that. Okay. Cut my strings off. Let's see how we like it. Make sure we like it. Do we like it? Do we like it? I think we like it. Let's see. Do we like it? I think we like it. And then we'll do a little black button. So we'll get another glue stick. We'll get another glue stick. When you buy your material, how much do you usually buy? I usually buy between a quarter and a half a yard if I'm using it just for stuff like this. If it's something that I'm like if it's like black and white buffalo check, I know I use that all the time. You know, something that's more neutral every day, I'll usually buy like a half a yard. If it's going to be like a seasonal one, like Christmassy, I'll usually just buy like a quarter yard. If I know I'm just gonna be using it for like ribbons and bows and things like that, I'll usually just get like a quarter yard of seasonal. All right, let me get a black button. Let's get a little black button to put on. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. All right, keep calling her a he.
It.
So cute. All right. That's kind of a fun button. Let's find one. Let's find a good one. That one could work.
Candace says, do you need more black Scrabble letters?
Oh, you know, I saw that in your email. Sorry, I don't think we answered that part of it. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I mean, if you got the K's, I could use some K's. No, I think we're good.
I still haven't sorted all of them out yet.
I know, Tim's supposed to sort them for me.
Well, okay, so I had to buy another thing to sort them out so she could have one of those little things with the regular Scrabble letters and then one with the black Scrabble letters. So I bought one. It got delivered, and then when we well,
that one's like navy blue when I hold it next to the black.
Teresa says, don't you dare say you can't find a button.
No, I got plenty of buttons. Just gotta find the right button.
So the container came in, but then we cut the those little jars, and and it says season on it. Well, those little trays were perfect for putting all those letters in. So
he took it back, y'all. Isn't that cute? So stinking cute.
And she says she's got no K's.
Oh, I know. That's why I said K's, because I know you don't have any. You used them all.
Or maybe some R's.
Isn't that super cute, guys? That was so easy. I know it took us a long time to do because we were just hanging out and chatting while we did it, having some fun, crafting with our friends. But I think this turned out cute, and it's all stuff that I had in my craft room, hanging around the craft space. If you just came on, come back and watch the replay so you can recreate it and see the things that we used. But it was super, super
Nancy,
easy.
we're still live.
We are still live.
We're not done replay yet.
We are, I mean, actually only an hour and 40 minutes. That's actually not that long.
Bad.
That's not bad at all. We were having fun with our friends.
Probably make this in about 20 minutes on your own.
Right. All right, guys, I'm going to pop back on later, and I will just do all about KCR Live, like what to expect when the tickets get released. I'll go into more detail and all the different sneak peeks that we've shared. There's still more sneak peeks to come over the next couple days, so keep watching the page every day for that. No, we've got, I think, 2 left.
No, the number 5 came out today.
Oh, so 1 left tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay. So there's 1 more sneak peek coming tomorrow, but I'll talk about all the other ones so far, and maybe I'll hint about the last one. Actually, there is another one. There is a bonus sneak peek that comes out on Sunday. There is a bonus one on Sunday, and I might talk a little bit about that tonight. I might be spoiler alert. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't. We'll see how well I behave. Tim won't be there to stop me, so you guys might be able to get it out of me.
Oh no.
Yeah. So.
So maybe I can't go out to Dad's house.
There's only 1 sneak peek left, but we have a bonus sneak peek coming the next day. Because we had 1 other that was just too good not to share that we wanted to share with you guys.
You'll have to tell me which one that is.
I will. And then Tim can real quick put 1 more time in the comments the links for the VIP group. If you know you want to be guaranteed to get a ticket. I guess there's still not a guarantee if you're a VIP member, because we only have 150 tickets and we have more than 150 VIP members, but I know they won't all be getting a ticket. But you know for a fact you want a ticket and you don't want to take any chances of there not being any left. You can join the VIP group because they're going to get access to the tickets tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Sharon says she's gonna spill the beans.
If you're not a VIP member, get on the wait list.
I put both links there.
Okay, the wait list will be available on Monday at 1 o'clock. The VIP group will be available tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And then if there's any left, we will release them right here on the main page on Tuesday, okay? So, all right, guys. I'll pop in later today. We'll talk all things VIP, so it's all in one video, all in one place to make it easy for you guys to have all the information in one place, okay? I don't know. We didn't decide on an exact number. Virtual will be limited as well because we still have to create the supplies and the kits for those. It won't be as limited as in person, so we can do a little bit more of those. We just got to look at cut schedules and stuff like that to see exactly how many we're going to do. But we can do more of those. So you should be pretty okay to be just on the wait list for that if you know you want virtual. I think those will last a couple days easily.